Hello guys, we are back with our next lecture. In this lecture, let us go through the statistical software quality assurance. So there is a particular method guys. I did search for problems, but I found one in the textbook, but it is not so clear guys. So that's the reason why I didn't do any practice problems for this. So we'll be just going through the theoretical concept. Okay. So statistical SQA, that is nothing but software quality assurance. There are 4 steps in it guys. So the first step is nothing but information about the software errors and defect is collected and categorized. So basically when an error occurs, so they will be collecting them guys, like what is the reason and everything. They'll be collecting them and they'll be storing and categorizing them. So this is a compile time error, runtime error. So I am categorizing in that way, but they will be recognizing in their ways guys. Okay, so an attempt is made to track each error and defect to its underlying cause. So what it caused the error to happen or the issue to occur, they will be analyzing it. Okay, so once they are done with that, so there is a popular principle guys, that is known as Pareto principle. So he states that 80% of the defects can be traced to 20% of the possible causes, and if we isolate those 20%, we will end up with the solution. So basically he states that if there are 80% issues, okay, so among those 80%, if you trace 20% and if you solve this 20%, indirectly these 80% will also get resolved. So basically errors or bugs, one will be interdependent on another guys. So if one is created without our notice, automatically another will be created. So if we delete this one, automatically this will also be deleted. So that is the basic logic behind the Pareto principle. Okay, so these are the 4 steps that you will be following if the question is given guys, the problem is given. Okay, so I didn't find any proper solution, so I just skipped that part. Okay, so common defects identification. So software defects can be identified before and after the publish or use. So basically before, after, anytime you can do it. So incomplete testing, so this will also be an issue. Ambiguous or inconsistent, so this will also be an issue. Error in design logic. So guys, remember, everything which is done in the previous step will affect the current step. So basically if something goes wrong in the first stage also, it will affect this stage. So remember that. Okay, so error in data representation. So if you select some wrong data structures to store the data, inaccurate or incomplete documentation, etc. So there are errors also, errors in programs. Okay, so these are the common issues and this is the statistical method guys. Okay, so I hope everyone got some basic idea, right? Okay, so in the next lecture, so we will be going through 6 Sigma for software engineering. Okay, so let us meet in the next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.